Target 12 investigators once again take you inside the mafia. Tim White joining us now. Tim, you've uncovered some information, I understand, about some historic changes that are going to take place in the leadership of the Patriarca crime family, which has long ruled Rhode Island.
Yeah, absolutely. And since we are talking about organized crime, first I want to say how sorry I am the Phillies lost to the corrupt organization known as the New York Yankees. As a Red Sox fan, I was rooting for the Phillies, trust me.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Well, tonight we're doing a report called Who's the Boss? And 80s sitcom jokes aside, we are taking a look at, as you said, historic changes inside the Patriarca crime family. Right now, the current boss is a guy named Luigi Baby Shacks Minacchio, and actually we have video of Louis Minacchio that we got undercover. Here he is right here on Federal Hill, and we actually got some video earlier this week with him meeting with a capo regime on Federal Hill. Here's that video now. Yep. He's been running the show for about the past 12 years as the head of the Patriarca crime family.
Has he officially been named the boss?
Yeah, he's been the boss for past 12 years. He took over for Cadillac Frank Salemi, which was the only time the Patriarca crime family was run out of Boston. So to have a change in the family, for someone to take the reins from Mr. Minacchio here is a significant event in the family.
Obviously, you were talking about they've been around for decades. How many bosses have we actually seen?
Yeah, 5 bosses since 1950. As you point out, Raymond L.S. Patriarca was the start. Then his son, Junior Patriarca, took over. After that, just for a short reign before he passed away, was Nicholas Nicky Bianco. Then Cadillac Frank Salemi after that, and then Louis Minacchio. So it's, again, it's a rare event to have a change in leadership.
Well, as you and I both know, being in the mob doesn't come with the best retirement plan.
Yeah.
So sometimes wanting to be the boss can cost you your life.
Absolutely.
Are we talking about a possible void here, possible a war or some sort of violent action taking place?
You know, I think you bring up a good point, because if there is a leadership change, sometimes the person who might be boss, there might be someone who disagrees with that. So the FBI, we talked to the FBI about that. They're very aware that these type of changes can come with violence. So they're monitoring that. But the head of the FBI's organized crime unit for New England, who we interviewed, said that they don't have any specific intelligence right now to say that something like that's going to happen. But again, as you point out, that is definitely a possibility.
And I would think that given today's, you and I have seen it, and your dad saw it earlier, that given how the mob has really been whittled down by the FBI over the years, that you'd want it to be as low profile as possible, and you wouldn't want to have a war in the streets of Providence.
Yeah, well, one law enforcement source quipped with me that LCN and Rhode Island looks a lot like AARP because they are so old and that they have whittled down, and that is a testament to the effectiveness of law enforcement, but they also have gotten much better, and I say they as in the organized crime, as in LCN, at insulating the boss, and that's why Louis Minacchio has been the Teflon Don, again, for 12 years. He hasn't been touched until now. There's a federal investigation surrounding the boss, and I think that's a big reason why we're about to see a change.
Okay, Tim White, we thank you very much for joining us this early in the morning. And of course, we look forward to seeing the full report tonight. It's a Target 12 investigation that takes you inside the mafia. Who's the boss? Tonight at 10 p.m. on Fox Providence, and then, of course, at 11 p.m. over on WPRI 12.
All right, thanks, guys.